Yo, what's up guys, Future here. In this video I got something very special for you guys. Today I'm going to be reacting to a unreleased song by our favorite band on the channel, Citizen Soldier. What the f? Recently me and Jake, the singer of Citizen Soldier, were talking, and Jake actually had this idea that I would react to one of their songs before they ever fully released it. I don't even think that they have done any like teasers of this song or anything. I don't think they've done any of those like TikToks where Jake like promotes one of their songs. I don't think they have released a single second of this song. So Jake reached out to me and he was like, yo, I think it'd be a cool idea if you reacted to the song before we ever put out a little bit something. It's a little something different for a reaction. Usually bands put out music and then us reaction channels react to the music once it's out in the public. But Jake actually had this idea to do this before the song's even out. So yeah, I'm very excited to have this opportunity to check out a song by a band that we love on this channel. I know there are thousands of people that would love to have this opportunity to get to check out a song before it's ever out by one of their favorite bands. This has been a huge journey reacting to Citizen Soldier's music. We've had our dramas, we've had our issues, we've had tons and tons of videos. I have like 100 reactions to Citizen Soldier. To think that this all started with Hallelujah, I'm Not Dead, just a random request in one of my comments on one of my very first YouTube videos. What's up guys, Future here. In this video we're reacting to Hallelujah, I'm Not Dead by Citizen Soldier. This song was suggested to me by a viewer on a recent video of mine. I'm just excited to get into it. I've never heard of this band or the song. I'm just excited. And now we're here, we've checked out every song by Citizen Soldier, and now we're checking out a song before it's even an official song. Before we finally get into checking out this unreleased song by Citizen Soldier, I did get some background on this song from Jake. So Jake said, if you want to share some background on the song in the reaction, I'll say it's definitely the darkest song I've ever written. The vocal approach is not something I'll likely ever do again, but the subject matter seemed to call for it. Stories of child abuse shared to me by my CPTSD clients that I work with. So already talking about the vocal approach, I'm assuming this is going to be like a heavier song with a lot of screaming vocals, just because we all know, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you guys know I love me some screams. Jake also said, I had one client say that their abuser went to jail, but it feels like I'm really the one that's in prison. He said that always stuck with him and impacted the creative process. It's an ugly thing, so we made it as ugly as we could. Yeah, I don't want to waste any more time, guys. I'm really excited to check this out. So without further ado, let's check out Life Sentence by Citizen Soldier.
You're the cell, you're the cage, you're my fight or flight. You're the hole in my head where a child died. You're the touch that makes trust feel like suicide. You're the ball, you're the chain, you're my sentence for life.
Oh yeah.
The two-step. You're the shame that always shuts me up. I need to know that you're the cause of the addiction. You're the scar that taught me not to love. You're the cell, you're the cage, you're my fight or flight. You're the hole in my head where a child died. You're the touch that makes trust feel like suicide. You're the ball, you're the chain, you're my sentence for life. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Sentence for life. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Sentence for life.
This riff is insane.
I would expose you, but you always play the victim. You'd rather hide than be the place for your decision. So I will live with the consequence until they bury the evidence. You're the insomnia, 4 AM when I can't breathe. You're every trigger that I talk about in therapy. You're in my brain, you're the imbalance in my chemistry. Tell me I'm never safe, not even with my family. So if I know I was murdered by my pedigree. You're the cell, you're the king.
Bringing back the piano.
I tell the story, but no one believes me. You keep denying it so no one will see me. You've always lied just to keep control, because the truth's uncomfortable. You're the cell, you're the cage, you're my firefly. You're the hole in my head where a child died. You're the doves that make trust feel like suicide. You're the ball, you're the chain, you're my sentence for life.
Wow.
You're my sentence for life.
I have so much to say right now. I hope you guys stick around throughout this whole video because I'm going to do a full breakdown and analysis of this song. I'm going to talk about every little thing that I noticed in this song. But before we get into that part of the video, I just want to say that was incredible. My initial thoughts was that was an awesome song. It's really not what I expected. I expected the screams and I got them and I'm fucking happy, but I did not expect the song to be written like it was. I will say that that little outro with the halftime chorus and the screams panning left and right and the production on the screams was awesome in that final part of the song. But that outro was just huge. I absolutely love that part. It's one of my favorite parts of Citizen Soldier music ever. If you guys were wondering why I wasn't really saying much during the reaction, it's because you guys have never heard this song before, just like me. And I know a lot of you guys want to hear the song because you guys can't go listen to it on your own. So I didn't want to like talk over the song the whole time when you guys don't get to hear it by yourselves. So I wanted to hold my thoughts and opinions and everything till after the song was over. And I didn't want to pause it all either. But now that we're done listening to the song, let's talk about it. So this is one of the first times I've ever reacted to a Citizen Soldier song that wasn't a lyric video. And I've always had lyric videos with Citizen Soldier, so we've always been able to read the lyrics while listening to the songs. But something I've never been able to talk about is how good Jake's diction is, how easy it is to hear his lyrics. There are a lot of artists and bands out there that you have to listen to the song maybe twice, 3 times before you really understand and hear every lyric. And like I said, with Citizen Soldier's music, we've always had lyric videos, so you wouldn't really have to try and hear the lyrics because you can read them as they're being sung or whatever. But this song was a first for me to be able to really kind of hear how easy it is to hear Jake's lyrics. And it was easy. I mean, I heard every lyric in this, and that's something that makes a great vocalist. I love the intro to the song with this eerie piano and this like digital, I don't know what that part in the instrumental was, some digital, like, it sounds like a horror movie sound effect, and Jake's falsetto light vocals, and the melody is the same. It's the chorus lyrics and the chorus melody in the intro, and I like that. It just feels like it's amping up to that guitar drop. We finally dropped into this guitar riff with crazy drumming. Like, this song is probably the craziest song I have heard in terms of Citizen Soldier's guitar work and drumming. The drumming and the guitar work is just absolutely insane. And then we drop into the first verse with Jake's screams. It's crazy to think about that if you take the screams in this song and compare it to all the other songs Jake has screamed in, this song probably has like double the amount of screams Jake has in Citizen Soldier's whole discography. There's only like maybe 5 to 10 songs that have screams in them from Citizen Soldier. And in those songs, it's very like minimal like screams. There aren't many of them. So it's crazy that just like the screams in this song outweigh all the screams from their whole catalog. And Jake was not lying about the vocal approach of these screams. We have had screams from Jake in the past before, but these screams were just different, man. I like them. They're very unique, especially in the metal scene, because this song is definitely a metal song. I would consider Citizen Soldier a more rock band, even though they have a lot of different sounds and genres in their music. They have poppy stuff and they have some heavier stuff like this, but generally they are a like hard rock band. But this song, it's a metal song for sure. And so in terms of metal vocals, these screams are definitely unique and I like it. Something Jake has always been good at is conveying the emotions of the lyrics in the vocals, because it's easy to have emotional and personal lyrics, but when you put them into vocal form and you don't convey that emotion through them, you don't get the full effect. And these screams and these verses are so chaotic and they're just all over the place, and you can hear the anger from it, and that really just heightens those lyrics for me. One thing I will also say is Jake said in the message that he sent me, he'll probably likely never do this vocal approach again, which that's obviously sad to hear because I love this, but I think there are a few factors that probably go into that. One, Jake probably just doesn't like this style of music. I don't know if Jake is into metal music. I don't know if he's into harsh vocals or heavier metal. So I'd say one factor is he just doesn't really like screaming music. And I'd say probably another big factor is by the sounds of his screams, they're probably kind of painful. I don't know what technique Jake uses, but obviously he is not a experienced harsh vocalist. So I don't know if Jake has gotten any vocal coaching in terms of harsh vocals, but from these vocals, they sound like they could be a little bit just painful on his vocal cords. He doesn't want to damage his singing voice. There are a lot of little factors into why he wouldn't want to do these vocals again. Another thing I want to say is when I'm done recording this video, I'm going to try and write all of the lyrics down and possibly put them in my description so you guys can read all the lyrics. Because I know a lot of you guys, a lot of Citizen Soldiers viewers and fans and listeners probably aren't into heavier music like this, and you guys probably aren't used to understanding harsh vocals, which that's completely understandable. At the start of my metal journey back in 2016, it was hard to hear screams. I understand that. But I know a lot of you guys probably aren't going to be able to hear these lyrics in my video, so I'm going to try to either ask Jake if he'll send me over the lyrics, or I will try and listen and write them down myself and put them in the description. I love the two-step action in the drumming in the verses. It just really drives. I feel like the drums really keep the song groovy and just together, like the glue to the song. And then we jump into the chorus, and I was gonna say this is like a very standard classic Citizen Soldier chorus, but something about it is so magical. I love this chorus. I love in the second part of the chorus we get layered screams behind Jake's clean vocals in the chorus. That is a very cool touch that adds more to the chorus. Something I really didn't expect was the post-chorus after the initial chorus. I really expected it to go into that initial first riff, but it went into this post-chorus with an alternate melody, and it was unexpected, but I liked it. He jumped into this you're my sentence for life, and they did that, he repeated that a couple times, and then we jumped into the riff, so that kind of postponed that riff that I was expecting right there. Honestly, I might have to hit up Jake and ask if I can get this instrumental and do a cover of it, because this is up my alley for sure. So I'm not actually sure who produces all of Citizen Soldier's music, who does all the mixing and mastering. I do know that Low Spirit produced the Scarecrow album, and some people have commented in my reactions that he has helped produce the ICU album as well, maybe some of the songs or the whole album. I don't know who does the mixing of the vocals. I don't know if Low Spirit has a factor in that, or if Jake does it, or if they have someone on the band or on their team that does it. But the reason I'm saying this is because the screams are very well mixed. It sounds like they've been doing this for a long time. And yes, they have had screams in their songs that were mixed very well, but it's very different when you have a song that has screams in the forefront. A lot of Jake's screams in past Citizen Soldier songs have had backing screams and kind of just quieter screams in the chorus and stuff like that, or just one-liner screams. And so you won't really notice the mixing and mastering and the production on those when they're just here and there screams. But when you have a full-on metal song like this that has all screams in these verses, the mixing comes more into play. I love in the second verse, we kind of got our breakdown. It's more the riff kind of slowed down. We got a groove down with some heavier vocals. And Jake's the vocals Jake delivered in this kind of groove down before the second chorus was just I was actually really impressed by these screams. I was impressed with the screams before, but in this slowed down little groove riff down, I really like how demented Jake's screams were. Kind of sounded I don't know, how a demon would sound in a TV show or a movie or something, kind of The Exorcist. And after the second chorus, we went back into this piano bridge with the song being a heavier metal song. I was expecting like a huge breakdown. That's just my, you know, metalhead brain wanting that. But we actually got something a lot better and unique. We got this huge like anthemic like chorus 2.0. We go off this like piano bridge and we jump into this chorus and Jake hits us with a O. I thought that was cool. Honestly, when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, we just got a crazy breakdown. But it was actually this very melodic, half-timed chorus. It's very open and spacey. The clean vocals are the same as the previous choruses, but the instrumental is slowed down. And like I said, it's more like spacier. And we got different screams leading out through this chorus. And then we end the song with like a cool outro with some like reversed like reverb effects. You can just kind of hear like the I can't really make the sound, but you guys know what I mean. All right, guys, that was Life Sentence by Citizen Soldier. Like I said, I was very grateful and honored to be able to check out this song before it released to the public. I can't wait for this song to fully drop, and obviously I'm not going to do another reaction to it, but I'm definitely going to be adding it to my Spotify playlist once it comes out. Let me know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments down below. I know there's going to be a lot of people checking this video out, and a lot of people going to have stuff to say. I would love to know what you guys thought about this song. Let me know if I should try and do a vocal cover of this. I can probably message Jake and see if he wants to send me the instrumental. If not, I can probably just strip the vocals from it and do it myself. Like I said earlier, I will try and get the lyrics in the description for you guys. I'll ask Jake if he can send them to me, and if he can't, I will just try and get the lyrics as I can perfectly to my ear. I might get a couple words wrong. I don't know. Man, that was an awesome song. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for future Citizen Soldier reactions. This is probably going to be like a once time thing. I don't know if we'll ever do something like this again. If Jake wants to, of course, I'd be down to do it again somewhere down the line. No promises that we'll ever do like a video like this ever again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the future.
Paul.